we were leader in this region, but due to unsettled conditions in the country, like many sectors, the capital market was also neglected. But after ending of the problems, we put in place plans to upgrade and make it a world-class institution. Some of the plans were to do institution building, personnel building, IT, risk management, and also to promote capital market not only to Sri Lankans but also to foreign investors. So results can be seen. Last year it was recorded, one of the record-breaking foreign participation. Debt market took off, thanks to government also giving a budgetary concessions, but debt market took off unprecedented levels. Unit trust were built by about 4 times during last 2 or 3 years. And we also put in place a new CDS system, very modern CDS. And we have signed the contracts to start a CCP, which is lacking with us. We are working closely with the stockbrokers to start risk management systems and back office system. So we are doing a lot to make, because we know that Colombo Stock Exchange will have to play a very important role in the development progress of a growing country. Malaysia also helped us. Some of the help, biggest, if I may call, dowry you gave us was the largest IPO ever to take place in this country, was Dialogue. And it really is a flagship IPO. I'm personally proud to say I also got involved there in different hat, but it attracted a lot of foreign investors to the country, and it made a difference to the capital market of Sri Lanka.
A regulator is supposed to keep his distance from the promoter, and I'm not supposed to say very much about the capital market. However, over a period of time, we have developed a close relationship with the CSE management, and our common objective is to see a well-regulated capital market where all the investors get a fair deal, and our duty especially is to ensure that. And we are now working on even strengthening the weak points and perhaps bringing in more amendments to our Act, which will give us more strength and teeth to take care of any shortcomings that are happening in the capital market.
Vajra in his talk said that this, stock trading happened for the first time over 100 years ago. The Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange history goes back to 1930, and it was only in 1964, after the separation between Malaysia and Singapore, if I'm not mistaken, the Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange officially started trading stocks. But if you look at the Malaysian KL Stock Exchange market cap, is close to $200 billion. And having started much later than us, they've grown tremendously from that small amount to $200 billion. So the challenges that we face are quite enormous, Vajra and Thilak. We need to ensure that, Vajra, you make sure that we get this Colombo Stock Exchange going, get more people to list on this exchange, get more people to start trading stock. And I think Thilak's main responsibility is to ensure that there is free from interference, that manipulation in the Colombo Stock Exchange is completely and absolutely removed, wrongdoers punished, and to create an environment that people want to participate in the exchange, knowing that they have an equal chance of either making or losing money. We as a government, as the policy shop that I'm running, want to create a country where we have a large middle class that own shares. We want to create an asset-owning middle class. When we say that, we mean it. We want people in the peripheries, the rural areas, to be able to trade in John Keel stock. We want people to trade in corporate debt. So only a limited number of people, Excellency, now get that opportunity to do it. But our objective is to broad base the activities of the exchange, not just to Colombo but to the rural areas. And I'll stop with this, and that is, we are determined to create what's called a highly competitive social market economy, Excellency. What that really means is that we will have two pillars on which this economy will be built. And one is competition, and that is a very, very strong word. And the other one is justice. And that justice, Excellency, we mean political, economic and social justice. So we create a highly competitive, which means we are no longer going to be comparing ourselves to South Asian nations, but we want to compare ourselves with countries like yours, successful stories of Malaysia and others, Eastern European countries, and we want to play at the level that we ought to be playing.
Move to the central part of this morning's proceedings, the ringing of the ceremonial opening bell. Let me invite on stage the following dignitaries: Dato Samy Vellu, Dr. Harsha de Silva, Mr. Thilak Karunaratne, Mr. Thilaka, Mr. Azmi Zainuddin, and the CEO of the Colombo Stock Exchange, Mr. Rajiv Bandaranaike.
I know most of you will be very anxious to see what is going to be the next change in the signboard that we are seeing. For a long time, until I was 50, I have never known what is a stock exchange, because we were very busy with many other things. After that, I had a good friend who came and then told me, you come and do investment. I told him, I have no time to do the investment. Maybe I give you some money and you take it and then come back to see what is the next good thing that can happen. He went, and then after 3 months he came back. I gave him $50,000. He brought me $250,000. I did a nice investment, and you get it. I told him, because you worked so hard for this, I think at least you should take half of it, because the money is made by you. I think stock exchange is a very important duty for the country's economy. And also, nowadays, everybody is very interested to see what is happening in stock exchange. The previous days, growth may not come the next day, but people think, they hope that we have to wait to get the luck. So I would like to congratulate all of you, and I feel this is my first experience to come inside the stock exchange. I think with this I may get more, I will invest and make more money. Thank you. All the best. Let this be the best exchange in the country. Thank you.